Hi everyone. Did you know that the creative sector in Summit and Portage counties has generated nearly $3 billion in economic impact since 2022? Arts and culture programs are vital for our local economy and for our community's well-being. During our recent Arts and Culture grant cycle, our board of directors approved more than $670,000 in funding, including a $7,500 grant to the Akron Black Artist Guild to help provide professional development for Akron artists from historically underrepresented communities, along with opportunities for these artists to show their work and connect with other community members.
Definitely, that is our goal as an organization, to make sure it is always artist-led, to support that notion of just being impactful in their community. So for us, definitely pushing artists to the forefront, that there are so many things that you can do with art and using that as a tool to be the actual change that you want to see.
Also receiving funding this cycle is the National Center for Choreography, located right here in Akron, which will receive a $10,000 grant to provide programs centered around the organization's 10th anniversary, like public conversations, community dance events, and a new seasons of a podcast series produced by the center. Akron is one of only 2 cities to host a National Center for Choreography.
Because we're a space for research and development in dance, is we can be a place for artists to do their research and development, but we can also be a place for the community to experiment with dance. And so what we're really excited about is to do a year-long series of screen dance events. And this will be at events and locations all over town at least once a month through the 26-27 season.
A new grantee this quarter, Killer Video, will receive a $5,000 grant for community programmings, including an Akron Independent Horror Film Festival, along with Little Monsters, a family-friendly event series that pairs media literacy with hands-on creativity. The organization also operates a museum located in downtown Akron that is a working video store with authentic displays, memorabilia, and lost media.
We have a lot of programming. The heart and soul of the mission is our brick and mortar museum. So our museum is truly a cultural history museum. We preserve a time in history that no longer exists. There was a period in time where the video rental store was a third space for families. It was really in the fabric of your day-to-day or your weekly life.
A total of $6.2 million in grants and distributions were approved by our board this quarter. Donor-advised fundholders contributed nearly $20,000 in co-investment grants during our current cycle, helping to meet the growing needs in our community by investing in tandem with our discretionary board funding. Among those co-investing were Miriam and Carter Ray, who provided a $2,000 grant to the Summit County Historical Society.
Well, being from Akron, we've always been big in history, and they do a fantastic job. We have events going on quite a bit. We like going to theirs.
And we also wanted to steward our money in future generations, so our children and our grandchildren, maybe their children will one day also give and also run it, so they really see how money can be used for good.
We also recently hosted an arts and culture themed community issue session at the Akron Art Museum, which highlighted the significant economic impact of the arts, along with the diverse ways that local artists are supported in the community. We appreciate the many local leaders who attended and expert panelists who took time out of their day to participate. And a special thank you to the Akron Art Museum for opening its doors for this educational event. In other news, be sure to join us for our 71st Akron Community Foundation annual meeting on July 14th at the Doubletree Hilton in Fairlawn, where we will share the impact of our work here in Greater Akron with our donors, fundholders, grantees, and other community partners and friends. That's all for now, and happy almost summer. Keep in mind that summer is a season of growth, connection, and possibility, and we see those qualities reflected throughout our community every day. The grants and updates that we've shared with you today are just a few examples of the incredible work happening across our region. We are honored to support organizations that are creating opportunities, strengthening neighborhoods, and improving lives. Together, we're helping build a community where more people can flourish, and we can't wait to see what the months ahead will bring. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you around town soon.